Members of the Fly Music Society, welcome back to the channel. We are getting into more Bo today. Bo has quickly become one of my favorite comedians, kind of just like, if I need a break, just stop and listen to one of his songs, right? There's 4 to 8 minute songs that he has and they're hilarious. So I posted my little shindig on my community page about some of the stuff I dislike about country and why I dislike country. And a lot of people told me that I should listen to this. This is Bo Burnham's country song. Those of you who didn't see the community post, the reason that I don't like country is not for anything except for in the early 2000s. That was kind of the beginning or the olive branch that created the music industry that we have today, right? The music industry was able to find, and I was in it at that point, the music industry was able to find a sound that they could essentially give to anybody who was a decent singer and use that to make money is what they could do. They could take anybody. They could take, you know, Carrie Underwood's a very talented singer, right? But then you have some that aren't great at singing, but they have that twang, they have that southern twang. You take pop music, you add some, you know, the cool sliding guitars in it, some violin, a fiddle, what they call it. You add bluegrass elements to it and it makes it country. It's super simple. And I'm generalizing a little bit. There are a lot of country songs, right, that take a lot of creative processes and are very well written and are very catchy, right? But for the most part, it very much was the beginning of the downfall of the music industry. That spread to every genre and it became what we know as today. Everything is easy listening and it's easy to create. Most music right now is written by production companies or the ghostwriters, right? They dictate how the song's gonna go, what the album's gonna be like, what the lyrics are. I mean, they write everything. They're in charge of literally everything. It's like a dictatorship. So that was my post, and a lot of people in that post said that I needed to listen to this because Bo essentially agrees with me, which is really cool. Like I said before, I love Bo. And a lot of his stuff is way deeper than I think a lot of people understand, which is cool. Comedy doesn't always have to be like just brain dead funny. It can be deep and still be funny. I think that makes more people resonate with it and it makes it funnier. Anyways, let's get into this Bo Burnham's country song. I'm most likely going to have to cover this because it is Netflix and they like to get people for copyright. But without further ado, let's get into this. This is Bo Burnham's country song for Netflix. Here we go, Bo Burnham's country song.
Big fans of country music out there. Yeah. Oh, some people extending my name. Boo, that's also approval. I think country music gets a bad rep. You know, why is it that when Bruce Springsteen sings about a fucking turnpike, it is art, and then when someone sings about a horse, it's dumb inherently? I think some of the greatest songwriters of all time are country artists. Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, you know? And if you're writing honestly...
True. I agree. The old country stuff is super good. It's super awesome. And it kind of created a lot of the indie folk stuff that we have now. Don't disagree.
That is art, and I would never bash that. The problem is, with a lot of modern country music, what is called stadium country music, the sort of Keith Urban brand of country music, is that it is not honest. It is the exact opposite of honest. Where instead of people actually telling their stories, you got a bunch of millionaire metrosexuals who've never done a hard day's work in their life, but they figured out the words and the phrases they can use to pander to their audience, and they list the same words and phrases off sort of Mad Lib style in every song, raking in millions of dollars from actual working class people. You know the words, you know the phrases.
Somebody gets it. Somebody gets it, guys. It's literally what this is. That's literally what I was just saying, right? He added that they pander to the audience, which honestly is a good take because that's what they're doing. They're pandering to an audience that wants this, like, oh, blue collar, right? But half these people aren't even from the suburbs, or half of these country artists are like from the suburbs, or they grew up in money, right? Like they're talking about, I'm blue collar, I work hard, and I got my truck, but you never worked a goddamn day in your life, bro. Man. Bro, with the heat, let's go.
Phrases like a dirt road, a cold beer, a blue jeans, a red pickup, a rural noun, simple adjective.
No
So accurate.
shoes, no shirt, no Jews. You didn't hear that. Sort of a.
I mean, he went a step further than I did, and he's saying that they're racist, right? I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one.
Mental typo. I walk and talk like a field hand, but the boots I'm wearing cost $3,000. I write songs about riding tractors from the comfort of a private jet. I could sing in Mandarin, you'd still know I'm pandering. Hunting deer, chasing trout, a Bud Light with the logo facing out. Hear that subtle mandolin? That's textbook pandering. I own a private ranch that I rarely use.
I feel like, you know, like, for instance, there's some of these content creators where they react to something. Like, I'll give Ren for an example. Nox reacted to Ren, and then Nox watched Ren react to his reaction, and Ren basically like said everything Nox is saying like is correct about this, even the things that Nox wasn't sure about. And he's like, that's like validation. You know how good that feels? While this isn't like him literally saying I'm correct, like most of the stuff I said beforehand, and this isn't me tooting my own horn, right? Like, it's just weird to have validation or have somebody that like 100% agrees with what I think about it. Cause like, I'm pretty biased when it comes to the country stuff for other reasons as well. But like, this is amazing. I'm having fun, guys. I'm having fun.
On a private ranch that I rarely use. I don't like dirt. One verse, one chorus in the bag. Now it's time to talk to the ladies. I'm hoping my southern charm offsets all these rapey vibes I'm putting out. Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow. Thought it was a human woman. Sorry. A cold night, a cold beer, a cold jeans. Strike that last one. I'm whacking you. I hope you're feeling me. Subtextually, we go to bed.
Subtextually.
You doze off. So I take your country girl clothes off. I put my hands on your body. It feels like, hey, it's a fucking scarecrow again. My Mandarin. Fuck your ears, I'm pandering. I write songs for the people who do jobs in the towns that I'd never move to. Legalize gerrymandering. Tolerate my pandering. You got a beautiful mouth, I got a beautiful. Y'all dumb motherfuckers want a key change. Thematically meandering, emphatically pandering. I got a tight grip on my demo's balls. Say the word truck, they jizz in their overalls. You don't know.
Now he's going after the audience, which, to be fair, and I don't want some of my fans who do like country to get mad, but to be fair, like any mainstream music, the reason they're doing it is because there's people out there dumb enough to listen to it. We talk about mumble rap, like there's people that love that shit, and that's more power to you, man. If you love that, like, own it. I'm glad you love it. You are unapologetic about it and you like it, but I can't. Most of them don't write their own lyrics. You can't understand what the fuck they're saying. You can, but it doesn't resonate with me at all. And I love hip hop. I love rap. It's not that I don't like that. It's that mumble rap stuff is not for me. Now he's just calling out the audience. Like, yeah, before he's saying they were pandering, blah, blah, blah. But like, they're pandering to somebody who enjoys this. Why do they enjoy it?
Some motherfuckers want a key change. Thematically meandering, emphatically pandering. I got a tight grip on my demo's balls. Say the word truck, they jizz in their overalls. You don't know what land you're in. I'm in the land of pandering. And I'll be up front. I do what I do because I'm a total fucking country boy.
Put that on a country station, that's the #1 hit. Oh my God. I went into this with a preconceived notion on country, and Bo just validated it. right? I mean, isn't that what he just did? He validated. I look, now that there's been all this shit talked about country music, and all of it, which I agree, by the way, I have seen firsthand how country was used to basically fill the pockets of, you know, these music companies. And I think that is a little bit why I'm a little bit biased, right? I personally am generalizing when I say all country is bad. There's a lot of country artists out there that are really talented, that write their own music, that are really, really, really good at it. It's very seldom, to be honest with you. There's the ones that are still around now that have kind of shifted their genre from the older country to like the modern, what he called stadium country. I call it country pop, but they write their own stuff. I understand, like, it's easy to, let's just make something easy that you can now live on. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in creating something that resonates with you. And I know a lot of these artists, because my wife listens to country, and when we're in her car, it's whoever's driving or whoever's car you're in, you listen to their music, right? The country station, they have interviews with these country artists all the time. It's like, you know, we wanted to create a song that would resonate with a lot of our fans. It's never like, I feel this. It's resonate with fans. And that's fine. Like, creating music for others as well, I understand. But I resonate more personally when you can tell somebody actually feels what they're talking about. And that there's no like passion anymore in this country music. I feel like that's how I feel. That's how Bo feels, apparently. But that was kind of my whole thing. And I'm actually glad that people told me to watch this. It gave me validation for what I said in that post, to be honest with you. It's really, really, really interesting to have my perspective be validated. And look, go in the comment section. I already know Ryan Upchurch. I don't remember his first name, but you guys have told me to listen to Upchurch, saying that I like it. I know he kind of brought up Jason Aldean. I think it was Jason Aldean, and he kind of shit on him for the bag. Like, he literally sold out and pushed that guy who brought him up out of the way. So that's one of the ones I do want to look into. But if there are country artists who don't fall under this, I want to try and bring them onto the channel. The cool thing about this channel is, yes, I'm getting to listen to bands I haven't heard of in genres I already like, but it's also to kind of like, hey, McFly, stop being a little bitch and listen to this and try to be open-minded. And I need to do that. So in the comment section, leave an artist and their songs that I should listen to, because I'm sure there are some artists who fall under this category that have a few songs that are kind of out of the ordinary for them and that are really good songs. So anyways, that would be really cool if you guys want to like suggest some stuff for me to go into the country realm. I'll be upfront though, if the first 2 or 3 songs I don't like and they're supposed to be like the better ones, I'm probably not going to do much more, just because I don't want to torture my eardrums. I'm going hard on this right now, but I think I want to try. I want to try and be open-minded about it. And I'll go into it without being like, oh damn, I have to listen to country. Like, no, I really do want to enjoy it. I do. It's between what I've seen in the industry and just what's out there right now. It's very hard for me. So anyways, I appreciate the love and support on this channel. There's going to be a lot more Bo to come. I think I might do a rewatch with you guys of his Inside special, because I watched it a while ago and I've only seen it one time. So it would be kind of nice to be a full watch the whole thing and then talk about it. So we might be doing that as well. But really, really cool. All right, guys, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And please do remember that good vibes are contagious.